Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how you can build a professional-looking website in under 1 hour. This is going to be a super exciting process because I'm going to show you step-by-step instructions on my screen so that you can follow along and build your website along with me. And I promise you that it's going to look amazing. So make sure you stick around until the end because I'm going to give you some advanced tips on how to make your website look even better. And if you worry that you don't have the right skills or you don't have technical capabilities or you don't know how to code, then just put it all away to the side, because what we are going to do here does not require any technical skills at all. And as I said, you can just follow along and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to get started. And also I promise you that it's going to be really affordable. Of course, you need to pay a little bit for hosting and you need your domain name, but besides that, everything else is going to be free. So let me just give you a quick introduction of what are we going to need to get this website off the ground. So the first thing that you will need is a hosting package. For that we are going to use SiteGround, which is a company I use and recommend. And in fact, if you click on the link below, you will go to the WordPress hosting package from SiteGround. And since I am an affiliate for this service, I'm going to receive a small commission if you use my link. So thank you for that. But I have to tell you that I checked many different hosting companies in the past, and this one, SiteGround, is clearly the best because it's fast, it's reliable, and it's also really affordable for new bloggers. And it allows you to install everything automatically, so you don't need any technical knowledge to do it. Okay, then the next thing you will need, and it's going to be included with the hosting service, is your domain name. So for example, for my website, my unique domain name is rafaelreiser.com. So think about what kind of domain name would you like to pick for your own site. In this tutorial, we are going to build a site for a freelancer. I'm a freelance writer, so I want to show other writers, but also other freelancers in general, how they can finally build their site in an inexpensive and a really easy way. So that's the theme we are going to use during this tutorial. So think about what would be a perfect domain name for your site. Usually it's your first name and your last name, or perhaps you could do something like your first name, your last name, and then writer or photographer or something like this. Okay, because in this way it looks professional. So we have hosting, right? Then we have the domain name. And the third thing we will need is to install WordPress, which is a system that allows you to manage your site and upload content and create pages. And it's really easy to use, even if you've never used it before. It's really intuitive. And finally, the fourth thing that we will need is Elementor, which is a free website builder that you can use to adjust different elements on your page and also use these pre-built free templates so that your website is going to look really beautiful and you can always change it very easily if you choose to do so. Okay, so with that being said, I hope that you are super excited right now because you are going to build your own site, and I promise you it's going to look amazing. So right now let's jump into my screen here and just follow the instructions I'm going to show you, and you will have your website ready in no time. So here we are on the SiteGround website. This is where you can get your hosting. So this is the exact site you will land on if you click on the link below. So here I recommend that you pick your plan as a startup plan. As you can see, it's really affordable, only $3.95 a month. And here you can see the price in euros, but of course, if you're from the United States, you will see the price in dollars, so it's going to be even cheaper. And this plan will give you one website and also a lot of other things that you don't really have to worry about right now, but you will also get, for example, a professional email. So then when you approach your clients or you message people, you are going to present yourself as a true professional, all right? So I suggest you just click on Get Plan. And now you are already in step 2, where you need to choose your domain. So I hope that by this time you already figured out what would be the perfect domain name for your website. For example, for me, I will pick Rafał Razor Writer. Of course, I already have my own site, but this is just for the demonstration purposes. And let me just tell you quickly about the domain registration. So as you can see, it's $13.95 per year. And perhaps you could get a domain name maybe $2 or $3 cheaper on some other service. But then you'd need to connect the domain name from that separate service to SiteGround, which would be a bit of a headache. So I think it's much better for you to just have everything in the same place and do the domain registration along with SiteGround. Okay, so then you just click on Proceed. All right, and congratulations, your domain name is available for registration. So now we are already in step 3, where you just need to review and complete the process. So I will speed up the video a little bit just to fill out all of this information. So account information, client information, and payment information. All right, so I've already filled out the client information and the payment information, but now we just need to take care of the last part here, which is the purchase information. So I suggest you pick the startup hosting plan, which is the cheapest one. It's really affordable, $3.95. Then Data Center USA, of course, as long as you write in English, and then period 12 months, which is more than enough if it's your first website. As you can see here, I will have to pay 23% of value added tax, but if you are from the US, I think this is going to be much lower or even non-existent. So you are in for a treat here. And domain registration, of course, it's $13.95. And then from these things, from these extra services, I suggest you pick the domain privacy as well, because this will keep all of your information, your personal information, private. And it's only $11.70 per year, so it's worth it. I'm going to uncheck this one here because I'm showing you all of this just for demonstration purposes. So finally, you just need to click on I confirm that I have read and agree to the SiteGround terms of service and privacy policy, and you just click on Pay Now. Hosting package is already bought, so you will now see this kind of screen. Your account was successfully created. You can now log into your customer area. So then we just click on Proceed to Customer Area. All right, so now you just need to log in. and you will be transferred to the new customer area here. So here you can already go to websites, and your website here is already waiting for you. But now it's just let's just take a moment here to go to the email and actually check the verification, because we need to verify your domain so that they know that it's connected to your email account. So here you can see that you got the sales receipt, the important information about your new hosting plan. So you get all of the information here, but then you just need to click on verification required. Okay, so I just need to verify my domain. So I just need to click on this link here. All right. Here everything seems to be in order, so I just click on verify information. Okay, my contact data and my domain are both verified. Okay, so now let's come back here to the SiteGround's user area and just click on complete. Then click on start a new website. And then we are going to start the website using WordPress. So select WordPress. Then you just need to select your email address and the correct password. Okay, and then you just click on continue. Then they will ask about the site scanner and domain privacy. Domain privacy, I hope you picked this one, but this one you don't really need. So then you just click on finish. And the website is being created. So please wait, it takes less than 2 minutes to complete the website creation. And it's going to be amazing, because your website now is going to be already live. And with some of the other hosts, it takes sometimes up to 2 hours for your site to get live. But here, the website is created automatically with WordPress in less than 2 minutes, and it's already ready to roll. Okay, so as you can see, here it says you are all set, your website has been created, and check out our tips how to proceed to manage your site. Now you just click on websites and then WordPress kit and WordPress admin, and you will move to your WordPress admin screen, and then you just use the username and the password, and voila! You are officially now on WordPress. So here we can start producing your website so it looks absolutely beautiful. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right, so now your WordPress is installed, so it's time to build your site. Just remember that you should add this page, WP admin, to your bookmarks so that you can always log into your account really easily, but you can also do it through your SiteGround account just by going to website and then WordPress kit and WordPress admin. So that's really easy. So right now your website looks really ugly. It looks like this, but we are going to completely transform it into something magnificent and beautiful. So first, I would recommend that you go to pages, and you have some sample pages here, so you can just move them to trash, okay, because you don't really need them. And then you can delete them permanently. All right, and also you have some plugins here that you don't really need, so you can deactivate them, and you can also delete them. And now to start building your site, we are going to install another plugin. So you just click on plugin, add new, and then we are going to use starter templates plugin to build your site. So you just click on install now, then activate. Okay, and now you can go to C library. And here you select the page builder. We are going to select Elementor because it's really easy to use. And here you already have a lot of beautiful pre-built templates. Now, the important thing to notice is that some of them are paid and the other ones are free, but we are going to work with a free one, so you don't have to pay anything and your site is still going to look amazing. So let's just go to all and then free. And here you have a whole selection of different templates you can use. And for this tutorial, we are going to use this one over here, the accountant, but you can easily transform it into whatever you want. So as you can see, you already have a whole site built for you. So you have home, about, services, why choose me, testimonials, and contact. This is basically the structure you would need for your site if you are a freelancer. And you can see that the website looks really great. We can quickly preview it. Okay, how's that? You have already a whole website built for you. You just need to change the information here and perhaps change a couple of graphic elements and you will be ready to go. So now to pick this template, you just need to click on import complete site. Okay, install here everything, import widgets, import content. So then you just click on import. And the Elementor plugin is already installed along with this template. So it will enable you to customize your site in whatever way you want. Okay, you can see the import is complete. So go ahead, customize the text, images, and the design to make it yours. Have fun. So you can see that the website is already live. It already looks great, but now our job is to just quickly customize it. And I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Perfect, so let's get started. So our job now is to turn this template into something that a freelance writer would use. And of course, we are just using a single template here, but you can always go back to plugins and then see library. And here you can pick from among dozens of different templates. So just feel free to get creative here. But for the purposes of this tutorial, we will be working with this simple free template that nevertheless looks great. So this website is going to be completely responsive and it's going to look really nice. So the first thing we will change is the logo here. So then you would just go to Appearance and then Customize. Then we would go to Header, Site Identity, and here you can change the logo and pick the one you want. Let's skip cropping for now. Okay, perfect. Let's unclick this one. We want the same logo for all devices and let's just click on Publish this. Okay, so now the logo is in place. So let's close this one. And now let's go to Pages. And as you can see, these pages here reflect what you can see in the menu here. So this site is already set up for you. It's already live. So now your job would be to just change these elements and make them look the way you want. And that's exactly where the power of Elementor comes in. So let's just deal with the home page here and click on Edit with Elementor. And now, as you can see, we have these different modules and we can move them around. So Elementor has this amazing drag and drop capability. So you can really easily manipulate the elements of the page so that they look exactly the way you want. And also the page is fully responsive, so you can see how it would look on a tablet. You could see how it would look on a mobile screen. So as you can see, it looks really nice. So now let's start the customization process. So of course I would change it to my name. Then perhaps I could change the color. So you always have these three tabs here in Elementor. The first one is about the content, so what you see. Then you can style it, so you can change the colors, the typography, you can add shadows, and you don't need any coding skills for that. You just need a little bit of experimentation. And then you have some advanced options. So for example, if you want to increase the margin between elements or add some padding and so on and so forth. So for example, for this one, let's change the text color to black. Here, instead of accounting and tax services, let's say writing and content marketing services. And I also want to make it black. Then I can also make the font a little bit bigger. Perfect. Here, instead of invest your time and efforts on running your business, I could say work with me and your brand is going to explode in popularity. It's just for demonstration purposes. So again, I could turn it into black and make the font slightly bigger. Okay. Then I could change this background here. So I can get rid of the old background and of the background overlay. I can change it, let's say, to white. And then I can include my own background. For example, this one. Then I could change the image. Perfect. So I could also, because I'm looking into this direction, so it would be better to just put it here on the other side. Perfect. Then let's grab this one and let's change the color. Let's say I want a kind of light blue color. Okay. Then I can make it longer. That's great. This one, I can change the color as well. So I'll pick the background color, maybe also make it nice and blue. And then I could change the text color to black. I can also change the text here, so hire me right now. And of course I could include the link. So for example, I want this one to go to the contact page. So then I would just grab the link of the contact page and then paste it here. And then when someone clicks on this link, they will go to the contact page automatically. And of course, you can click on update so that all the changes are saved. And you can also click here on preview changes so that you will see that the page is already looking different. So it's not an accountant page anymore. It's more like a freelance writer page. Okay, perfect. So then you can also delete elements. For example, here I could just delete this one. You just click with the right button of your mouse. Then the services, let's make it a little bit bigger. All right, so now let's change this part over here. So let's say I want different images. Let me just upload some files here. We want something related to writing. So let's insert this one right here. I can make it wider. Then let's change this one over here. Perfect. Again, I can make it wider. And then this one right here. All right. So now instead of accounting services, I can put copywriting services here. Then I can change this one. Again, I can make the font a little bit bigger. Okay, great. Then I could link up, of course, this button right here. Then instead of tax services, I want content marketing services. And of course, I could change this one right here and also make it a little bit bigger. Okay. And then financial advisory, we'll change it to freelance blogging services. All right. Increase the size. And it already looks like a freelance writer website right now. And of course, you would need a bit of experimentation here and pick the right elements so that they fit with the image you are trying to create. So for example, here I could do fantastic content marketing services, always on time. Let's just get rid of this one. All right. Here I could include some testimonials from my clients, add a few logos. You can change them really easily. Just edit the gallery. You can add different elements to the gallery. And again, here I would change the image. Okay, I can also change the background. To something lighter. And then I could include my own image. Okay, and here you have a built-in contact form, and that's because along with Elementor there was another plugin installed, which is called WP Forms. So then you could also edit this one by just editing the form here, WP form, then all forms. And here you have many different options of how can you customize these elements. So then when someone fills out this information right here, you automatically receive an email, or you can hook them up to an email sequence, or do whatever you want. So then you would just continue and change these different pages. Like services, contact, about, testimonials, so on and so forth, until you get a congruent look you want. And in this way, you can create as you can see, a really nice site in just a couple of minutes, and you don't need any coding skills. You just need to experiment a bit and drag and drop different elements, and the look is really nice. So this is a great way to build a website this year, because you don't longer need a lot of professional help here. You can just do it on your own and have your site up and running in under 1 hour. So as you can see, this is a really simple process in which you can build your own website in under 1 hour, and it's already live, it's already installed. You don't need to pay for any graphic design or website design services unless you want to make it look even more beautiful. But using these pre-built templates and this kind of drag and drop capability and kind of what you see, what you get feature is a super easy way to build your own site. So I hope that this video was useful to you, and if you have any questions about how to build a website, how to do it in the best way possible, about hosting, about graphics, or what kind of content to put on your website, you can always reach out to me. I will be happy to help you out. So thank you for watching, and good luck with your website. And again, if you have any questions at all, just reach out and I will be happy to help you. Keep it real.